Hi there. Today I want to talk about mental armor and how as a leader you can develop this with specific skills and practices. Because as you know, you are faced with all kinds of stressors throughout the day. And as I poll and survey the community, whether it's on Instagram or in my newsletter, people responding to me, or on Facebook, time and time again, what leaders want to work on is how to develop mental armor, how to navigate stressful conversations, deal with big emotions, and working with staff or parents that are high maintenance. So today I want to share, there are many strategies, but I'm going to share 3 strategies with you. And this is something I do with my coaching clients all the time. These are strategies I recommend for them because I know they work. So they're simple yet effective. So here are 3 strategies, and I'm going to refer to my notes because I really don't want to miss anything. So the first strategy is to notice when there's an emotional spike. So when you're triggered, when something happens, let's say a parent is wanting you to respond quickly or, act, and you are ignited, you're lit, you're already activated, and you're not sure exactly how to respond. Well, you can wait 24 hours. I've often done this. I let people cool down for 24 hours before I try to intervene. Now, this is really important because sometimes you're going to want to say, oh, I just want to call this person up and get it over with. However, it is always best to have a cool down period. Why? Because tempers need time to cool and to calm down. Then you can have an honest conversation. When somebody's reaction is in what we call a fight, flight, or freeze mode, and in this case it's probably a fight mode, they're closed off for conversation. So you won't be able to have a productive conversation where it'll be two-sided and you can come to a conclusion and you can come to a win-win situation. It's not going to happen when the tempers are fired up. So it's always best to have a cool down period. So it's simple, but it works. And it allows you to gather information, to do your research, and to see what plan you can have in place as a backup to come to win-win, right? You might question some teachers, or check out some files or the students' files, depending on the situation. It gives you time to do your research and to draft a plan. So that's the first strategy. The cool down period, 24 hours, is wonderful. Okay, and the next one, strategy number 2, is to go back to some internal validations. Now it's, when you're being involved, or when you're involved in these high emotional responses or these triggers, you again want to develop this mental armor. And a good strategy is to talk to yourself. Remember to tell yourself that, you are doing a good job. You're doing the best job you can with the information you have in this moment in time. Go back to that. You are, as a leader, making the best decision you can in that moment in time with the information you have. So many times we beat ourselves up because hindsight, we tell ourselves, oh, I should have, done this in this situation, or should have done that in that situation. But when you have this internal validation and you're not looking outside of yourself to, receive validation and encouragement and support, then you are going to be your own self cheerleader. You're going to be the one validating yourself because you do not need other people's approval. They are not walking in your shoes. They are not experiencing what you're experiencing. And you are the only one having this unique experience, and you are doing the best you can with the tools and strategies you have in this moment in time. And that is good enough. Okay? So that is so critical. I really hope this sinks in, because if nothing else, this is one of the most important strategies. And the third strategy, the last one, is to identify and deconstruct your emotional triggers. Now, in my new book, Beyond the First Year Principle, I do talk about triggers, and I talk about how these come about in childhood, actually. And we get triggered not necessarily by the person, but by the emotional pattern it is bringing up in us. Okay, and to do this, you need to self-reflect, you need to journal on this, you need to notice when you're getting triggered, to, if possible, wait 24 hours or give yourself that pause you need, and you need to review, okay, why am I triggered? Why is this situation bringing up something in me? Because don't forget, your leadership journey is a self-discovery journey. It is a journey that will allow you to grow and to flourish and to become the best version of yourself if you do the inner work. This is how you're going to be developing mental armor. When you go inward and you deconstruct the triggers, then you're going to be able to see, okay, I know that in my childhood I went through a certain experience which brought up certain feelings and certain limitations within me. But I am no longer that 6-year-old child. I am now 45 or 50 years old or 35, and I have more experience and more tools and strategies to draw from. So I have evolved as a human being, and I'm able to show up differently. So this is work that you have to do. It's, again, catching the trigger and then deconstructing it and getting curious, leaning in, not to be afraid of these triggers. These are good things. These are all signs that we're evolving, and we should be curious, and we should want to deconstruct them so we can improve and, of course, develop mental armor. So these are the 3 strategies I wanted to share with you. I think they are so valuable. Go over this video, share this video with somebody who might need it, and I really hope it's of service. So if you want more tools and resources, make sure to go to daphnewalbridge.com. You can purchase my books there. You can check out some courses. There's a new membership out now called the Principal Resource Library. There's all kinds of great tools and courses in there. It's fabulous. So I'm so happy you watched till the end, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye for now.